Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies. This is Johnny L. Wright, right here at First Methodist Church of Havelock. Bring you Love 54 on this Tuesday morning. What a beautiful morning it is. I'm coming to you with a devotion, update, and a promise from God. And I'd like to open. I got one right here. How many are you? Let's see. Oh, 16 full ounces. My Pepsi makes it right. Pleasing, energizing people's spirit inside. Have one with me, Christian friend. Oh, that's how y'all start my Tuesday morning. So how y'all doing out there? I am so happy to be with you on this day as God is moving us through the month of November. It's fall. Fall is here. And you know, the summer is over. So I want to talk to you in our devotion this morning about a prophet by the name of Amos. And Amos was unique in his own way, and God has blessed him. And God is blessing us in many, many ways too. But in the book, he has a book in the Bible, you know. We call him one of the minor prophets. But all of them were prophets. I mean, see how we put tags on people. He was a good man. But in chapter 8, I'm looking at, beginning at verse 1 from the NRSV, my Bible today, and it said, this is what the Lord showed me. Amos is speaking about having a connection with God personally. Okay? A basket of summer fruit. He said, Amos, what do you see? And I said, a basket of summer fruit. Then the Lord said to me, the end has come upon my people. I will never again pass by them. The sound of the temple shall become wailing in that day. The dead bodies shall be many, cast out in every place before silence. Hear this, you that trample on the needy, and bring ruin to the poor of the land, saying, when will the new moon be over, so that we may sell grain and the Sabbath, so that we may offer wheat for sale? We will make the ephah small and the shekel great, and practice deceit with false balance. Bind the poor for silver, and the needy for a pair of sandals, and selling and sweeping of the wheat. God's people had sinned. They were taking advantage of one another. And God was just fed up. So he is going to allow the enemy to come in and destroy his people for a season. And when we think in terms of how we hear the story, the basket of summer fruit, I have enjoyed so many wonderful things this year. I love red ripe tomatoes, and I like to slice, and some say put a little mayonnaise on, some say put a little Miracle, some say put a little Hem, some say put a little Duke, or whatever. But I like summer fruit. I like fresh, watermelon. I like fresh cantaloupes. I love fresh peaches and grapes and bananas, and list goes on and on. But they're rotten very soon if you don't care for them, if you don't eat them. Some people have the tendency to know how to freeze them and to keep them from time to time. Strawberries are another one that's big in my eyes. But God allow us to see this example, and this analogy is to help us to better ourselves, to treat people right, and to know that there's a time and a season for all things. So I just want to admonish you today that our season has come to an end. But what is enlightening is that God gives another season. But if we have done wrong with taking care of our produce, fruit, vegetable, etc., they will come to an end. But God allows us sometimes to have a little remnant of the seed to continue. But if we have done wrong, Christian friend, as a pastor, I always tell you, if you've done wrong, God is going to punish you. And there's no way of backing out of it, because the people have sinned and have taken advantage of their own folk, selling and deceiving people with prices and taking advantage of the poor. And God doesn't like that. God is fair and a just God. So I just want to admonish you today. Be careful as you walk through the path. If you see something is wrong, and if you can help, then do so. If you can't, sometimes you have to walk away for a season. But you pray for the betterment of that condition. All right? Thank you. This is Majana Wright with our little devotion. Let's talk a little about an update. At 10:30 very soon, I'll be over in the fellowship hall there, and we'll be carrying on our Bible study. We're studying a wonderful book by Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. So we want you to stay and become a part of that. I got one of those old books. How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is about 40 years old, and it's so many times. But it's a really motivational type and influential opportunity for you to better yourself. Some say it's not a Christian book, John. I understand that, but it has Christian meanings and mores and ethics in it. So we're looking at it from that perspective. You have to sometimes go outside of the box to see what else is out there so that you can help people. Because not everyone will be where you are. Amen. God bless. So just want you to know that tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. we have our men Bible study. Again at 7 in the fellowship hall. Followed at 9 we will have our craft day. 6 p.m. we have our cantata practice, as well as 6:30 we have our choir. We're preparing for our cantata, which will be on December 14th, doing regular service. Okay, on Thursday we have a Rotary Club at 7 a.m. and the women are Matthews at 10 a.m. Friday and Saturday do not have anything scheduled here today. But on Sunday comes Sunday. Sunday is a big opportunity because we have our Heritage Sunday. We have our Anniversary Sunday. We have an opportunity for the church birthday as we celebrate all the above. But first we will have our Sunday school at 8:45 next door here in our administrative room, our conference room, so to speak. And then at 10 we have a worship service, and our guest speaker will be Rameka Davis. And I invite you to please come and let's celebrate. It's something that many of you all have known for a while, and others we will introduce. Amen. Followed by that, we have our Heritage Sunday luncheon, and ladies as well as gentlemen, you know the deal, because it's a covetous potluck, but food time. And we're gonna have some good old eating and some fun, just fellowship and reflecting on all of these wonderful years that the church has been in existence and still standing strong as we follow Jesus. Amen. Amen. Let's touch on our birthdays. As you know, today is what? The 23rd, right? So the 23rd, I have no birthdays. For the 24th, I have Linda Rawls. 25th, we have Lloyd T. Williams. On the 26th, we have Donald Mark. On the 28th, we have Roberta Baylock, Fred Eldred, Alice Martin, and Mark Robinson. On the 30th, we have Pat Faulkner and Phil Gardner. For anniversary, I have one on the 24th, which will be Lewis and Sandy McConnell. Happy birthdays, happy anniversary to all of you. Our prayer list here continues to grow, and we invite you, if you have any concern, please call or email us or whatever, so we can get their name on the list we'll pray for. I know things are complicated, people going through a lot of different things, and we want to be there for all, and God is blessing you. Amen. Amen. Also, let me just touch a little about the Pregnancy Resource Center. We still want to help that ministry. It's located on the west side of Westbrook Plaza 2. So we invite you to please come and bring some pennies, because there are ladies that need help. Some have already had their babies, but some are still struggling. So we want to, help where we can. And you make a big part. And we need your help. So please come and let's continue to support this effort. Also, speaking about effort, we have our food pantry on the East Plaza, at the East Plaza on the east side, Highway 7, okay? We have one we support on the west, we have one we support on the east. So they're asking for 3 items this month here for the month of September. They want some soup, okay? Here's a little small can here, 13.8 ounces. They're asking for syrup. This has to be this size and be smaller. So Mr. Fred said that, they accept all this is 24 ounce, you can get a 12 ounce or 18 ounce. And they're asking for, my favorite here, mayonnaise, right? Mayo, okay. This is a cute little container here. Not much, but it's 8 ounce, but it can make a lot of good sandwich, make a salad, whatever you like to use it for. But we want you to bring one and put it in the basket in the back of the church. As God will bless you, and we continue to help those who are in need, because God is helping all of us. Amen, amen, amen. So as I'm bringing this to a close, I would like to share with you the promise, the promise that God has given us. Many times we go through life and we get upset in the morning, noon, and even at night. And some of us, we have a spouse, and God wants us to go to bed and be content. God wants us to have a happy evening, a happy night of rest. And in the book of Ephesians, it reminds us about this. So then, putting away falsehood, let all of us speak the truth to our neighbor, and especially to our family, okay? For we are members of one another. Be angry, but do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your anger. And I've heard a husband of mine who said, I was so mad, I went to bed mad, and, be careful, you might not wake up. You know what I mean? And it'd be a great loss. So I want you to learn how to be sober. I want you to learn how to be civil. I want you to learn how to be the person that God has put you on the earth to be. And that is love. And show love. You get angry, but please don't get mad. There's a different stage that I want you to refrain from becoming a part of. But get upset. But then, sometimes you need to apologize even when you're right. Remember, this is Johnny L. Wright right here at First Methodist Church of Alabama. Bring your love 54 on this Tuesday. And whatever you're doing out there, keep Christ first. As we sing off, say bye to you for this Tuesday. My Pepsi makes it right. I got a big one today. I'm going to take it next up. Please energize people's spirit inside. My Pepsi makes it right. Love you. See you on Thursday. Bye. Oh, that is so refreshing.